up.
And here we go.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. This is Ralph Saints here, along with our co-caster, Laminar Flo. First time he's doing it this week.
Hi, welcome.
How's it going?
It is going well, and right now we have the first band going off here for the blue side band, out the Azir, and that Anivia, which is there to target Bygone. Anivia and Vel'Koz are his two top-played mids, maybe trying to force him into a uncomfortable situation on his mid champion pool, because it was fairly big, but Anivia and Vel'Koz were his two very heavy picks.
Yeah. So, I mean, personally, if I was on the red side against Rawr, I would definitely be trying to ban out the jungle or the ADC, because they carried last week super hard, and I'd be really scared to face these guys.
Yes, and it's a good thing they're taking out that Darius away from Tristan. Tristan is actually very interested in doing dueling tops. He likes the Gnar, he likes Shen, Camille. So, I mean, you can still pull one of those out, but he's taking out the Darius, because Darius can really take a game away if you're not careful.
He can be super strong, and maybe even 1v5 if he gets strong enough. I've seen him where he just goes to the middle of everybody, gets his 5 stacks, bam, ult, bam, ult, bam, ult, and just destroys a whole team.
And that's just him dunking over and over again.
And if you don't have,
and there's the Vel'Koz ban as well. This is really going to be putting Bygone in an interesting situation there.
Yeah, it's been a little bit of strain on his champion pool. He should probably try to pick something if he can, since his champion pool's getting lower. And now where they're going to know who the enemy mid laner is, so he should definitely at least pick a mid laner right here.
And also, they pretty much already know at this point, unless he pulls something completely out of the bag, it's going to be an AP mid coming out there. No like Wukong mid or something different. Definitely probably like looking on the lines of a Mal's or Viger or an Ahri.
Oh, I love Zach. Zach is so much fun. He was one of my mains last season, and he's just an amazing champion, especially in team play. He's super strong. Whenever I played him in tournament play, never lose. If you have a good team behind you and you know how to use the champion, you're good.
Correct. And now, this is actually, I just realized this is like the tournament. This is like the actual tournament draft. This is awesome.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
Okay, and Starstro is going to take that Bard, which he doesn't have, which doesn't seem like he has too much experience on, because you really like those engage supports. So it's going to be interesting to see him pull this Bard out, and if he's going to be able to utilize the Jhin very well, because Bard can get a slow off, which is an auto attack followed up by a Q, and that can be a really good lockdown and setting up. Especially if you have a Luxrom come down, which Bygone, that's actually no surprise there by that Lux pick, because Bygone loves skill shot champions.
Yeah, yep. I haven't seen him play it, but so the Bard, he did just play Bard not too long ago today. So it's not like he just pulling this out of a hat. He's like, I know I can play this champion. He played pretty well that game, and he's ready to, pull it out against these guys.
Yes.
And the Nami pick comes out to try to counteract.
That's no surprise there. Shadowed absolutely loves the heal utility supports, Nami, Janna, Lulu, Soraka. So Nami being his top played with a 53% win, with a almost 20 games played and a 53% win percentage. That's not too bad at all. Very respectable. So should be interesting. Sejuani ban coming out and a Kasai ban.
Okay, so I do expect them to double ban ADC here, because the ADC has been picked already for Rawr. Rawr wants to make sure that they get this pinch onto the enemy ADC and make sure that they don't get a champion that can beat them in lane.
Yes. And there's the J4 ban coming out, and that's a respect ban over to Color. Color is an extremely good J4 player.
94% rate.
Yeah, 92, 94%.
Yeah, 92, I think, actually.
Yeah, I think it was 92 last I saw. So we might see him coming since J4 is banned, and there's no jungle pick yet. We're looking at probably a Trundle or a Vi, and maybe a Kindred. But if a Kindred, they do risk going a little bit too squishy. Might want the Trundle for some tank there.
Yeah, they're gonna last pick the top lane, because they already know who the ADC is. So it's no use of not picking the ADC here. They don't want to have another counter pick. And since they've already given all the counter picks this game, they at least could have one in the last pick. but it better be good.
Mm-hmm. I'm a bit surprised on the Misfortune ban. It seems like he does.
Ooh,
He does play a few games. Kuda plays a few games in Misfortune, I guess.
What?
Yeah, I did not expect the Misfortune ban. That one took me by surprise.
No. It shows there's 2 Jinxes on my team.
Oh dear.
That was weird.
It looks like it appears that
some technical difficulties.
That's you have two Jinxes.
It bugged and said that was 2 Jinxes. That was great.
That is bizarre. So it looks like what we're probably gonna do. We're probably gonna chill out for a second, reset. We got Starstruck coming back in. So
that was good.
I imagine what they're gonna do is say, "Do not pick if Jinx is picked. Do not pick Jinx." It seems that there was a bug, and they're gonna go ahead, requeue, same band, same everything. What we expect.
I don't mind the double Jinx. That'd have been funny. I've never seen that glitch before. It's so funny and really, really odd. I want to see that in ranked though. That'd be awesome.
I would be. I would love to see that happen ranked.
Yeah. Somebody's gonna be tilted or very happy. Why is there a Jinx on both teams? This is ranked.
This actually goes back to a very old reference. That's I think you might see it. You might see it sometimes pop up on Twitch, but it's WTF two Shens or 2 whatever champions. And it goes back to when in Korea, what they would do for the 5th game, if a best of 5 ever went to a 5th game, the last game would be blind pick. So you have your best teams up there. So there's 2 Shens, and people were very confused when they joined and saw, why are there 2 Shens in the game here? There shouldn't be 2 Shens in the game.
Really? That's crazy. I didn't even know they did that.
It goes way back.
That's a long time ago, so they don't do that anymore.
You youngster.
Hey, you're old. Sorry, I'm not the OD. You are.
I should be talking like this.
Oh, yes.
Give me a lollipop.
I'm not getting no lollipops for you. We gotta focus. What are we thinking on? What is Riv gonna pick? Since Jinx obviously can't be picked.
Oh man, I don't even know. Riv already has what he wants, so he's gonna be picking the top laner.
Oh right, they're picking the top. That's
I mean, Riv is going to be picking, but they already have an ADC.
That's right. Riv was on the Jhin.
So we don't know who their top laner was. I would expect some kind of lane winning champ. To be honest, I think they would go Jace just because.
Right.
He likes Jace.
One thing that does surprise me here is Skyfios is fairly flexible on his mids, but he usually prefers the assassin type mids. So I'm wondering how he's going to fare pulling out a Malzahar, if that's just a safety pick, just to feel comfortable, get comfortable.
Well, I mean, it's very good for getting good gauges, especially in ganks in the mid lane. Because if Malzahar does get an ult off and Zac gets a free E, and then he can get another combo to get more CC onto him, it's just a pretty good combo by both of them put together, which could get an easy kill mid lane. Lux doesn't really have much protection against that. Can't really do much against it if she gets ulted, because even if she does Q him, it only roots. It doesn't CC him. It doesn't actually
It won't be enough
it's
to
not
do
hard
it.
CC. Yeah, it won't stop him.
Yeah.
I won't be denied.
The only hard CC that stops a Malzahar is killing him when you're Lux.
Right. Death is the best CC. Is so what they say.
Death is the best CC.
Death is the best CC.
Yeah.
Okay, now here we go. This is about where we lost before. Jinx is going to be picked there on red side.
Let's have another Jinx, baby.
I would be interested to see a second Jinx.
Look
And
at that.
they are pulling out the Shyvana.
Oh,
top, I believe.
It could be jungle. It could be.
It possibly could be jungle.
That's if it is top, that'd be a lane controlling top laner. Oh no, it's gonna be a jungler.
That is going to be a jungle Shyvana, which we have not seen. I have not seen in a long time, especially since some of the changes.
Actually, last year she was in meta as a jungler for a little bit of time, and the orange top lane is going to come out. So Yorick is basically going to try to split push the whole game and not do much besides that. I, whew, I like these teams right now. You have one that's very good at catching out the enemy, and the other one is like just going to be 1-3-1 or something like that.
Correct. And now I'm also thinking about early game control, early game dragons, and as well as CC. With the picks of Yorick and Shyvana, a lot of the CC really comes down to Bard and Lux, especially for engagements. Because think about it, Ornn and Zac, Nami Wave, those are three big they have three very big engage tools from the start there.
Yes.
And as well as great follow-up from a Malzahar suppression, as well as Jinx traps. That does worry me. There is going to be a lot of damage, especially coming out from the Shyvana, who, depending on how they build, they might go extremely tanky, or they might go something else. Might go more at that attack speed that we've seen before.
I think so. Like, I got a question. Who do you think won the draft?
Honestly, I feel that. Let me make sure I get my team names right. I feel that Vandal Nomad really wins the draft here, mainly from the engagement perspective. Really looking at the Nami, looking at the Zac, Ornn. That I feel like is going to be really, really strong especially as, and it only gets stronger as the game goes on.
Definitely. I 100% agree with you right there. I love the engage coming out of the Zac, Ornn, and Nami, especially the Zac and Ornn, because the Ornn actually can get a slowdown and then a knockup, which gives a double CC. Zac can go in and into the back line and can't really be stopped by anybody on the team really that easily. And he also has an ult, which he can't be CC'd during that ult. So if he does it right, he can eat onto them, ult right away, and bring that person back to his team.
Correct. And just thinking hypotheticals there, as well as the one thing that Rawr has going for them there is they do have Jhin, which is an extremely good late game ADC right now. Jinx is still very good. She's the hyper carry Jinx, but with the nerfs to crit that happened and the whole big changes to crit, she's still crazy, which is not super crazy as when she was like.
I think so she's much better in team fights.
Yes,
that's the thing, and
she will out DPS.
Yeah, but that's what the team's going for. They're going for those team fights. What it seems like Rawr is going to go for is slowly lead them and win in the side lanes with the split push.
Yes.
So before this draft phase, I was like, Rawr is going to win this. I was thinking Rawr is a better team. But with the draft makes it a lot closer in my mind because I love the draft coming out of Vandal. This is like my team comp. I love the engage, the super catch you out, you're gonna die kind of comp. And if they play it right, they can massacre.
Correct.
Rawr.
Really quick, let's do a quick. I'm thinking about a quick looking through summoner spells right now. We've got Bard going Starstro there, going extremely aggressive, taking the ignite, which a lot of bards do, but as the game progresses, that ignite becomes worth less and less. Mm-hmm. But can they utilize that to take on the bot lane of Jinx, which has exhaust and has cleanse? Cleanse on Jinx, that's pretty you don't see cleanse in the bot lane too often anymore, but I guess they are worried about getting set up.
Yeah,
getting set up for kills from either a Jhin root or a Bard Q.
Yeah. Well, okay.
I really need to get better at remembering those names of abilities.
Yeah. But here's the thing. Like, I do not mind because there's a lot of CC coming out of that bot lane, and they have a lot of damage between Bard and Jhin by itself, and that's why cleanse is pretty good in my mind. I like the other one a lot, but like it does make sense here.
Yes,
but I don't really think exhaust is good anymore. It's not an optimal summoner spell at this moment of time. But I'm assuming
I use exhaust.
yeah, no, I know. But like, if you look at all most of the games, exhaust is almost never used anymore because of the nerf. And it's like, why use that when you can use something like, let's say, a crash happens. Did you crash?
No, I'm still. It says I'm loading in, but I don't hear anything.
System error.
I haven't gotten that yet.
Would you like to create a crash dump?
I'm loading.
Did I say yes or no?
No. I'm loading in currently.
So I have to reload back in.
I'm scared to alt tab though, because I know I got a message.
You're like, I want the message. Message.
Spec bug happens every time.
There's damn spec bugs all the time.
I'm still loading in currently.
Yeah, everything's on 0 to me. I'm reconnecting.
Is your thing on the bottom right moving?
No. Yes. Yes. Now.
It's moving slowly for me. Hasn't crashed yet, but it's.
What percentage of everything?
Oh, I'm at 0 still across the board.
Across the board. Okay, so everything's coming
Oh,
up.
I'm
for
loading
me.
in now. There we go.
Okay. Sorry about that,
nope.
guys.
Unable to download spectator data. Game will now exit. Who did I friend? Late potato
You
chip.
have to join in from a friend.
Already did. Already rejoining.
Yeah. So
Thank you, potato chip.
Thank you, potato chip. You're pretty good in our books, especially mine, since you're playing with my favorite champions. I'm rooting for you. Okay, but to be honest, Shyvana was one of my first champions I played, and I played her in the top lane.
She was the first jungler I played, actually.
Okay, so I played her in top lane. She was she was like the first champion I played in ranked, like over and over again. I'd play her in the top lane. I started with Garen, then Renekton, played Renekton for a week and a half, and then I found Shyvana and spectator data error.
Let me see. I'm at 100 across the board. Let's see if it lets me go. Again, apologies for this. You don't blame us, blame Riot.
Rito?
Yes, Retail Games. Small indie company that makes lots of money.
I've crashed twice.
Looks like I'm probably going to crash again here.
Oh my god.
If you guys look at too, I am loading one.
So we should talk. Damn.
Oh, I have loaded into the game.
Yes.
So the game does exist. It's stuck at 0-0 right now, though.
Everything's okay. Cool. But yeah, I actually do have the same exact Shyvana skin. That's the first skin I ever bought.
What was that? Was that the Iron Scale one?
Yeah, Iron Scale. I'm in the game, and
oh, there we go. Now,
okay.
I'm at 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 7 seconds.
Yep.
Accurate.
8,
okay,
9,
good.
10.
11, 12, 13. Okay, counting with Lamb and Ralph. Let's go.
Woo! Here we go. Okay, so on the blue side we have Exxon in the top lane with York, the jungler Color with a very colorful champion in Shyvana. We have in the mid lane Bygone Coder 0 as Lux. In the ADC role we have Riv 60 as Jhin and Bard support as Starstro 4.
Yes. And on the red side, we have Tristan playing Ornn in the top lane. Potato Chip playing Zac in the jungle. Rounding off into the mid now, we have Skyfios and Kuda on ADC Jinx and Shadowed on Nami. Now, pretty much we're setting the line of scrimmage right there, River, line of scrimmage. No one's going to go off sides, it seems. No one's going to spot anything out.
No flags?
No flags. No flags, but we do have junglers mirroring each other right now, mirroring each other in terms of map position, not on buff start.
I mean, I'm more worried about this penguin that we have following Bard. Found a new mother.
I was about to say that's about 3 wildlife.
Yeah, it's great.
Violations right there. And yeah, he just threw it out of red buff. That seems pretty violent.
I gotta call PETA.
PETA's not gonna be happy about that one.
Definitely not. That was my buddy. Damn it. Sorry.
Now.
She's not gonna get that far. Oh, I don't know if she clipped farm. I don't think so. Actually, no, she did, huh? Okay. Man. I do think the top lane is going to go in favor of the York. He is definitely a stronger 1v1 champ, but it matters. So since Zach started bot side, and looks like he's going to go Wolves to red to Scuttle probably, he could probably go and gank top early, and Shyvana went straight from red to Raptors to Scuttle, and that's going to make him not be able to get up top easier.
Right. And we're taking a good amount of damage there with XIL hitting level 2 first. He's going to be able to get a good chunk of damage down, but they'll probably both heal that up as they're both beefy tank boys.
Yep, gotta love them beefies. Okay, so yeah, but like I said before, it does look like he is probably going to control this lane, keep pushing it into the top side. The early game should go to Rawr though. It should be the mid and late game where it starts being more one-sided towards shoot. What's her name? Vandal.
More side to
Vandal, yeah.
Vandal Nomad.
So every week I've been here, I've like casted for a Rawr game. So they're like easy. Here we go.
And here we hear the two junglers are meeting. Zach's just gonna get out of there, and so we're not gonna see anything happen mid, where the first ganks we're expecting to happen. And Shyvana controlling both Scuttle Crabs right now, and that's just gonna be strictly due her faster clear speed. Color doing a great job moving around the map and taking advantage of that fast clear speed.
Yep. So the one reason they couldn't really do much there, even if they wanted to, Malzahar had no mana. So Zach was there because he wanted to see if he could get a good gank off, but here we go, engage the bot lane.
There's a stun coming up. Here's Jin gonna get another root, and they're just gonna kind of poke both sides back. Shadow taking the most damage, Nami taking more damage there. However, she does have a heal. Should be no. Here we go. Orin going straight back on. There's gonna be trading back and forth. This is getting pretty low. No ignites from either side, so Zach's gonna walk. Not Zach, excuse me. Yorick is gonna walk right out of there just fine, and
I'm surprised Yorick doesn't. Yeah, I'm not really surprised actually, because he is going for the split push. He's not going just to dominate top side, but like I do see a lot actually of it. Bot lane is going pretty one-sided though. Already a 11 minion lead for Jin over the Jinx.
Yes. And also I want to point out a few interesting runes. Runes on the side of Vandals. We have Sky Theos who took an unsealed spellbook there on Malzahar, which is uncommon, but definitely an interesting choice. I'm excited to see how it works. I can't exactly hand it out because I've actually never used that. I've never used that.
So once. It does give you a cooldown reduction on your spells that you have. So it's not like that. The thing with it also is that you could change your spell if you wanted to. So if he was getting destroyed in lane and he couldn't do anything, he can go change it to like Ghost or something like that if he really wanted to. But like I don't see why he would change it, but it's still going to give him that cooldown reduction that he might want.
And that's probably the most important right there.
Yeah.
And we're really starting to see the effects of the strong bot lane pressure that's exerted by Jin Bard. Jinx, Kuda already going down about a wave and a half of CS, which is contributing to over half of the current golden deficit on the side of red team. And now we're hitting level 6 on both sides. Here in the top lane.
Top lane, he's going in.
Yeah, and here he goes. Here comes the call of the Forge, guys. Gonna hit him with another enhanced auto attack. There's the flash.
Ooh, first blood.
One more auto, and there's first blood going down to Tristan.
Wow, he's played that really, really well. And like, I did think it was gonna go one side towards Exile, but he played that really well. Ooh, kudos to him.
Oh, that's not what it's called. It's Exile. Oh, it's X. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was Exile.
They were talking about it in the chat.
Okay. So Exile just didn't respect Ornn's damage right there, and he really pays for it. And an Earth Dragon is going to be taken there with the pressure that Bottom was able to make. Oh, and a big chunk taken out of Skyfield's health bar right there.
Tell me what time are you at?
As well as having one charge left on that corrupting pot, should be just fine.
What time are you at?
7:22.
I'm at 7:26. 7.
Let me fast forward a bit.
Okay, that's why you were behind on that. I was like,
Oh, I see. Okay. Sometimes the game likes to do that.
It looks like an ult's coming out in the top lane. Oh, and I don't think he's gonna get it.
I don't think he's gonna have enough damage there, but he will be able to get a little bit of a push here.
Takes him out of the top lane, but he has TP.
Does have teleport, and now we have here's the setup on the bot side with Zac. Top lane's gonna be shown instead. Zac going in here onto the bot lane, but the top lane still going. We're still getting top right here. There's gonna be
fights everywhere.
Down. Exile the ult, but now that's a good, excellent ward. Gonna be able to take him very, very low. He looks like he's gonna get away because the director camera has decided to show top lane. But he's really showing us that tower. Here we go. Color going in. No ultimate or flash from Skyfield. Skyfield is going down to a big dragon auto attack, and that's going to be solo gold actually going over to Color.
That looks so good for so long for Vandals. But it looks like he's going to.
Oh no, this is not looking good for Exile. He's going to take one hit. He's going to get hit by those hammers. Oh, there it is.
That was a lot longer range than I thought it was. But
yes.
So it still was worth it because he got first tower gold. He's gonna be able to back and get a pretty good items. He has 1400 right now, so he can probably get pretty good item on this way back.
Most likely. We have a BF. We do see on this in the bot lane.
He's gonna Triforce.
No, yes, York is gonna go Triforce there, and they're about even in gold there in the top side. But overall, there is a distinct gold advantage for blue side of about 1,000.
Yeah,
mainly coming again from CS, and you can already look at the difference in the jungle CS is pretty stunning.
Yeah,
that's really coming from. And anyway, here we go. We have a lot of damage going down. On dive. You're gonna go for the dive. There's the rocket. Not gonna be enough. They gave up too early.
With one auto attack again.
That just walked out of there and is staying there. Surprisingly, trying to drink up on her refillable potion. And just have to play very far back and very safe. But what does Lux do? Play back very far and very safe.
Yeah, that hurts so bad. That's the second time.
And we do see a rotation here. Malzahar, Skyfios, moving up to the top lane. And wondering if he's just doing that because he can push a little bit better than Ornn. But it looks like he's going to shove Yorick in.
I mean, Ornn's been winning the 1v1, so I don't know why they would switch this. They're switching for their
I think it might
side?
because since Yorick's tower is down, that's he has taken red team's tower. He's gonna be able to try to push in and shove. So they're gonna want Malzahar on the top side to continuously shove him back, since he has a lot better shove potential.
I think they should have the ADC then. The ADC in the support top side.
Looks like that's what they might do. They have a bit of an interesting. That's actually a good point. They have a bit of an interesting rotation here. It looks like they are changing that up right now.
Yeah, because they should definitely have those top sides because they can beat them down. Like because now the one so Ornn in the bot side is being destroyed, and they don't have anybody destroying their top side. So now the York is just getting stronger as we talk.
Now they're kind of seeing everything's gonna happen. There's the ultimate coming out. There's gonna be a knock up. There's the bubble. Can't do anything, and he's gonna go down.
And Drake's gonna go over too.
Right underneath their nose, they're gonna take the Rift Herald.
I think he knew that it was there though, somehow. He did shoot it. Oh, here we go.
There's the next lot of damage. There's the cleanse coming out clutch. But Luck's gonna be in a bad spot. He's got barrier, but it's not gonna do. It's gonna be another kill over the Jinx here. No, it's gonna go over to Skyfios. Now in the bot lane, Jin getting a bit too ham. Oh, what an excellent Bardo! That's going to stop the Call of Forge guy from going back. Now, do they want to try to turn it around? Looks like they're just going to disengage as mid is being pummeled down by 3 people.
That's unfortunate for Ornn, but Ornn's playing so good right now. Yeah. This mid tower is definitely going to be going down. Ornn's going to push the bot side, and they're just disorganized right now. Look at Rawr's bot lane. They're just not knowing what to do.
Rawr, they weren't able to take down that Ornn, and it looks like Riv got a little bit overzealous there attacking him.
Yeah, I don't think he understood the damage that was going to come out upon him.
No.
And without the gold lead.
Right. Red team has taken back the gold. And we do have another Drake coming up. That Drake is a Ocean Drake.
Mm-hmm.
I wish it was like LCS and you could see what dragon was in the top left.
So the two people that really needed to get the kills did get the kills just now. The Jinx and the Malzahar. Those are going to be the main damage dealers. You have 2 tanks, a healer, and 2 damage dealers. And now you got the kill on each of those damage dealers, which is really going to help out the long term.
Correct. Now we'll see everyone's almost mirrored back up in lanes. Zach, why do I keep calling him Zach? Yorick is just ignoring Ornn, but is that too much disrespect? Jinx Rocket going and not going to get the knock up that he wanted.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, here we go.
And there's Jhin being ulted. Being ulted and suppressed. Riv is trying to get away. There's Bard going away. They're going in both 2 separate directions, which is perfect. Confuses Vandal. Vandal doesn't know what to do, and they get out. Only 2 summoner spells being used.
I love Ornn's. I totally forgot that he can destroy terrain with that ability. Like Talia's ult and such things like that. It's so cool, to be honest. It's underutilized.
Right. It's very niche. And then here we go. Ornn doesn't have any mana. Does have flash. He's gonna flash away, and that's a flash force. And
I feel
Shyvana
like
does have Shyvana. By the way, Shyvana is going tank, so that is to counter, to replicate Zach's tankiness.
Mm-hmm.
But will she be able to follow up with the engage?
I mean, so York should be somewhat. He's gonna be a bruiser basically.
Right.
And you kind of do still need that tank front line. They're gonna be able to get this Drake.
Yes, but this is a second Drake going over to the side of Rawr, and that's even more important because they do have Shyvana, and so Shyvana is dragon control, and Shyvana gets bonuses on her passive based on how many dragons she's taken.
Because she's a Dragu.
She is a dragon. Now this is a big push here, and they are not in a
position. Oh my god,
they're going to use the Rip Herald. This is an absolutely great macro play. You're going to be able to easily take this mid tower.
There's 3 in the bot side.
Not in any position to stop it. There's 1 tower going down. Have a lot of health left on that Rift Herald. And now with that being down, there's going to be a root going onto Malzahar, and about half damage going down onto that mid second tier tower on Vandal.
Very good play by them. They saw that there's 3 bot side, and they're like, use it now. Because there's literally nothing that Vandal could have.
Correct. Vandal with a very big mistake, letting that, not keeping track of where players were on the map and allowing 3 people to group up mid without any sort of response and not taking anything back in return.
Yeah, that was 4 mid actually. It was just nothing.
Jhin is sneaking up way too close, and that Riv is not respecting the damage that people can do.
So
it's the second time now.
Yeah, that was way too much to use on him, to be honest. Like, I don't think they needed to use a flash.
They needed to do something because now they have advantage. Oh, with no ADC down, they have advantage of taking this. Low and a very strong Luxall, not gonna be able to take anything. That's her whole load blown. They're just gonna be able to take a lot of damage from this tower.
All I was saying is that they used a flash and 2 ults, and the second ult was unneeded by Jinx. But she did get the kill, so it doesn't really matter as much.
Thankfully, Jinx ult isn't the most influential ult to lose there. For the Nami ult would be a bit interesting.
Well, like, the thing was that they were going to get the kill, basically, no matter what.
Right?
It seemed like. Maybe, I guess if he had flash.
Well, this is why they call it KS, kill secured.
Yeah, he did kill secure. It doesn't matter. He got the kill, and it did go into a Jinx, which was really good, so whatever.
Right. Jinx is both ADCs have finished with the Storm Razor, and I did talk about that CC, the impact. We're seeing the impact right now. Jhin has had to invest gold into getting a QSS, just mainly for the Malzahar most likely, but also that also affects the Nami bubbles.
Zach
not so much because it is. You can get out of it because you can technically.
Yeah, his ult.
Yeah, if you use a movement ability and QSS at the same time while you're knocked up, you will be able to get away. But that is very difficult to do. And we have Ornn and right now a wet noodle fight going on. Or is it that much of a wet noodle? Ornn does not have enough armor yet, and he's going to go down before Call of Forge Gun even gets back to him. And there's Yorick really taking over that Ornn with the completion of Triforce right now.
Yeah, Triforce is a huge thing for him to get, and they should be scared of him. He's just going to
right. And now he's got the maiden pushing bot here. Here comes Malzahar. Oh, Chess getting the Voidwalker passive up. He's gonna get knocked up. What is Zach gonna do here? Zach is gonna go. Not Zach. Oh my gosh, Yorick! I don't see
Zach
Yorick.
was there.
Zach was there that time. I apologize.
I thought you were asking why he was ulting.
Yorick. Oh, technically, Yorick had ulted. To be fair, he had the maiden up.
Did have him?
Yes. And 80s right now, looking at CS, ADCs are sticking. ADCs and mids are sticking fairly neck and neck in terms of CS, as well as top lane. Biggest disparity, jungle, and that's strictly because Shyvana can clear jungle so much faster.
Zach's also been like focusing on trying to get ganks off. That's why he has 2 assists. But like many of them haven't actually gotten anything besides like making the other team almost die, and that's kind of why he doesn't have as much as you think he should have.
Now Yorick looks to be heading back up top lane.
Yeah, so how he should be playing right now, he should go to some kind of place where he can't be seen, and wait to charge Z until the right moment and go in.
Yes.
Zach is so much fun to play. I love him.
How to play Zach? Brought to you by Ralph.
Oh yeah. So you max your E first, and then
wait, no, that was a joke. Because in the top lane we do have going aggressive on, so I'm just gonna get the sound.
No, I want to show them how to play. You never use ults. You always you don't even need to upgrade your ult. You just go without it. You don't need it.
Gold threats.
Level 18, you're never gonna use your ult anyway.
Yeah, ultimates don't do anything in the game.
No, nothing.
Now the top lane here is being pushed in by Ornn and Malzahar. And and here comes. That's actually a very good ult.
Oh no!
Not gonna hit the tower, but might be enough. Might be enough.
He's gonna get stun off on
the kill. Right now, Starstroke going. He is going to go aggressive.
I think Star should have went in earlier. Like, at least use his Q earlier.
Right.
It just seemed like they were going to be able to kill this Ornn, but they kind of dilly.
They might have just had to respect it. Now Skyfios has also changed his. He now has heal, as opposed to, I think he started the game with teleport or cleanse.
Oh yeah, he did have teleport in the beginning. Now he has heal.
And in the mid lane, Lux flashes in a straight line. Doesn't work very well. Ultimate's gonna hit. Another ultimate's gonna hit.
Kill
secured.
Kill secured by the support.
But the kill. That's right. Now he does get the kill secured. But there it looks like they're gonna go aggressive. Flash from Starstroke. Not gonna hit anything. Starstroke in a bad spot. Gonna get knocked up. Gonna get pulled together. Jinx gonna get another kill. That's two. That's two going down for the side of Vandal. Jinx getting very, very close to death. Not gonna go down. And that is 4 for nothing.
Everybody has a piece of that pie. Look at this team. Everyone has a kill and assist. Let's go, baby.
All right, Shyvana is split pushing bot. But what are they gonna lose mid? Looks like they're gonna probably get an inhibitor off this, and that's a 20-minute inhibitor.
I do like how in the middle of that fight, Kuba did not move. And he's just getting auto-attacked by York. And the flash ult comes in.
Oh, and the flash ult is really well followed up, too. That's gonna be another kill going over.
Oh no!
Now we have the first Jhin ult of the game. Trying to see if he can get any picks. Not gonna be able to get anything off. Get one slow, hits one. But another dragon going down, so Rawr trying to do the best to take what they can, even though they did lose the inhibitor mid. So nothing else to take on the map except for Baron. So he certainly has shifted over to vision control. Blue. Right now, Rawr does have the vision control on Baron, but with mid going down, with mid inhibitor going down, we might see that vision control change.
Yeah. So as you can see now, like even though the Zach is way behind in farm. He's way ahead in map pressure and just team fighting. He's 2-0-5, which makes up for his 70 CS down on the other jungler. Oh man.
It's also the fact that he's much more useful in a team fight than Shyvana.
Yeah,
so
he has almost 3 grand.
You'll see his impact immediately. Or Shyvana did almost get that bot tower. It was down to about 700 HP.
Yes, Shyvana has a little over 1,000 more gold than Zach, but Zach doesn't need as much gold as Shyvana would need. Shyvana's not as natural as a tank, and also is more of a dealing damage than anything else.
Right, Ornn, look, try and get out with Ornn. There's gonna be suppression coming out. Starstroke not gonna in a very bad spot. Starstroke gonna go down, but Jin's not gonna be able to get that.
Oh no!
Oh no! Riv getting too aggressive on that Jin again, walking into an area with little vision. But York is pushing top with the Maiden. This split push strategy is the biggest thing they're gonna do. But Red can just push aggressively. They are pushing that mid again though. They have nothing set up to push, but they do have things set up for Baron.
Oh no, this could be bad. They might lose their base for a Baron.
They are going for Baron, but this is still a full health Maiden. He is pushing doing so much damage with that Trinity Force.
Oh
if
god.
If they do the side wave can be a bit of much more pain of a handle than that mid wave. Tower is going down.
Anybody back?
And there is Color is going to come. The Bard up there is going to delay this more. Malzahar does go back to the top side. Trying to clear those minion waves, but I don't think Exile cares. Exile gonna get surprised. He's just gonna walk away. Walk away from right now. He's gonna be running to the entire enemy team.
So befuddled, and then didn't get the Baron.
They walked away, and now blue team, and now Rawr's on the Baron.
Oh my god.
Zach is way too low to do anything.
He could go in.
He could go in for the steal. It's gonna be a very close fight. Baron at 2K. Ornn going in. Zach going in right now. The Baron at 1300 HP, 11, 12. It's gonna be smited away by him. They stole it. But he's not gonna get away. He's gonna get blobbed, and they're just gonna have to sacrifice him there. But that steal was needed. Jin does get that shutdown goal to 450. So the Baron going over. Exciting game we got right here, folks.
It's so questioning at the same time. Why did nobody stop York in the top lane?
York's the new move.
And then, they had to lose 2 members to Baron, even though they had all the people there for a long time. They didn't have the damage to take out the Baron.
Right, and now they've lost the base tower on the side.
Oh my god! What is happening?
No, Exile just gonna ignore them right there. He's gonna flash away. It's a flash coming out there from Kuda. Don't know if that was needed, but
yeah, I think it was because he was stuck and he'd have to auto attack 2 or 3 times to get out of that one, which could have gave him the time to get away.
True. However,
Unless
this is now a Jinx with no flash, but Kuda still has that cleanse, so Kuda is safe from any sort of combo coming out from Lux. And
yeah, it actually has been very helpful.
Walking into a bad spot right now. He's got a portal, but I don't think he's gonna have a chance. He's gonna go down.
Oh, this Jinx is dealing damage.
Before we go into bushes.
Yes, Jinx is dealing a lot of damage right now.
Jinx is starting to get crazy, finishing up that Randuin's Hurricane. Gonna do a lot of damage in the team fights. This tower getting very low. Oh, a very big mountain chunk there.
She should be on attacking right now.
They're all gonna get away here. Call the Forge God goes down, but just to maybe make the engage. Malzahar taking the chance at split pushing here onto the top side.
He's like, you can split push, watch me do it. Now he's doing it, and everybody's not paying attention to him. Now they're finally gonna do that.
They're sending 2 people top. It's gonna be a 3v4 situation in the bot side here. Especially against that Jinx. I don't know. Without any sort of engage tool except maybe a Bard Tempered Fate. I don't see what they're gonna be able to do.
He's going in.
Oh, we're gonna go straight in. Here comes the wave. Riv, giving some respect. Going back down. Excellent Bardo. Here comes the Tompor coming down from Exile. Jin, hitting 1, hitting 2, hitting 3. Jinx saying, I can do that too. Shoot an ultimate back. Riv very, very low here. With Jinx resets, this could be dangerous. Looks like they're just gonna go ahead, play it safe, go for the inhibitor.
they can go to the next inhib. It looks like he's gonna get a kill.
Oh, he's getting the crits.
Whoa!
Lux goes down, doesn't get a barrier or flash off or even a shield. Kuda is going crazy now. Kuda is rooted. Oh, there it goes. Gonna cleanse out. He's gonna get out scot free with the next dragon coming up of a
what's the next Drake?
Ocean.
Yep, an Ocean. Okay, so not the best Drake for them to get right now, but you know what? It's better than nothing.
A Drake's a Drake.
Yep. Oh man. Here they go. Jinx should have stayed.
Jinx completed the Infinity Edge now, and is now full item up on that Jhin. Oh, no, and that's gonna kill her back, and ultimately out they go. And that is actually pretty big.
That's why Jinx should have stayed. That's what I'm saying. Jinx didn't stay, and it really just gave them the ability, it gave them the chance more so to get the Drake, because all that damage coming from Jinx before now is gone. Zac isn't really great at taking Drakes. He's okay, he's good at stealing, but he's not good at straight up just taking, because he doesn't have as much damage as most of the junglers, especially Shyvana. Shyvana has really good damage out of her
Right, and that is now
EQ
a
combo.
fourth dragon over to Shyvana. So that passive, let me double check what this is. Thank you for not telling me anything, game. Okay. The last Drake is going to be another Ocean.
Oh, they're going to try to engage. He's going to throw his Q or not. He's smite him.
There's a disrespect smite. Just gonna walk away.
Yep.
Say, look, I can smite you. I can use my buttons. You did it.
What you gonna do about it? That's making me want to play Zac. Oh man.
Maybe later. Maybe. So
Jay, I wanted to play Echo because of you, and today now it's Zac. Oh man.
Okay, now mid lane being pushed. They're kind of bouncing around here, wondering what they want to do. They've got no Baron up, no Dragon up. That top side wave is pushed way in. And
they need to push that top side hard right now.
What is the win condition now for Rawr?
They need to stay safe. They're backed up. There's nothing they can get on the map right now. They need to just sit there, wait until it ends his spawn, maybe have the split push go again, and just stay safe. That's basically it right now. Like I said before the game, this is where Vandal's comp starts doing real good, because they have a really good engage, real good damage. They have all this, they cannot fight in a regular 5v5 now. They have to catch someone out.
Oh, they did. Speaking of catching someone out, it looks like they caught out Exile. Exile's gonna try his damnedest to get away here.
He's not getting
load. Oh, he's gonna get flash away, but he's still gonna get hit by a knockup.
And another knockup.
That's a tempered fate. It might buy just enough time. Shyvana is here, but it's gonna be Shyvana going into a 1v4 situation. Shyvana gonna go down like nothing. This is not good.
Not the TP is coming in from Ornn. He's TPing in the base.
He wants to end the game. They're running back. Ornn's in the base. Ornn's in the base. Kristen, going, hitting. But he doesn't really hit very fast though. He doesn't
no damage. The minions are
there though. This could be so much damage. Above Jhin, I don't think I'm gonna be able to take it down. Tristan trying his best. You can't go over walls. You can't go over walls like that.
And Jinx is here.
Gonna get one more auto. There it is. And the game, Kuda finishing up the last kill, hitting the Nexus. Game will go. First game one will go over.
No slash D? No slash D? Okay.
Nobody's
gonna dance? Oh, come on. Wow. Just wow. They played really well. Like that I did not like Roar's comp. They were way it didn't seem like they had a good identity with this comp. Like they had the split push with Yorick, but everything else didn't mesh well together except for the Jhin and Bard. I like that, but they didn't really play it that well.
They couldn't get any sort of early game advantage to shut down the Jinx and get the Jhin going. So Jhin really suffered, and you could see it there that he was just kind of there.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I also didn't like the jungle pick, but I mean,
he plays these weird junglers. He just does them like Ivern. He played Ivern last week. He played it real well. And he picks these champions, and you're just like, why are you picking this champion? And then he plays good on him, but not today. He didn't really do much. He was just there.
Well, he played well, but he just couldn't make an impact as big of an impact as that Zac did.
No, not at all. That's the problem, though. That's why Shyvana's not in meta as much anymore. She's like more of like, I'm going to farm, get myself strong. But she was going very tanky. So it really didn't make a difference if she was farming a lot because she would just get torn up by the Jinx. And also the ult by Malzahar didn't really matter.
Right. Malzahar proven to be a great tool to catch up, to help catch out with the already heavy CC team.
Mm-hmm.
CC engaged.
Props to the bot lane, by the way. Not a single death by either of them, and they they wrecked house.
And you could see it was strong.
Very, very strong. Man. So I guess we're gonna take a little break before the next game.
Okay.
Yep. I'll see you guys in a few.
Yeah, the MVP of that game. What do you think here, Ralph? MVP.
Nami.
Nami. I feel the MVP of that game really goes to. I feel the MVP of that game. Well, Jinx really got fed and got going, but I don't think that would have happened without Malzahar. Malzahar did a great job overall, knowing when to split push and go to the top side when we got 4 people pushing by side, as well as taking the aggressive chances to do flash ults and suppress people, and everyone followed up with it. And that was the important part overall, was that everyone followed up with that call, because those aggressive calls, they can go well. When they go well, they go great. When they don't go well, you kind of look like an idiot.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So he did a great job of initiating plays, as well as those initiating plays really got Jinx going.
Yeah,
and that's
definitely.
my MVP of the game.
Yeah. No, really phenomenal that game. Well, we'll see you guys in game 2, which is coming up. 0-1 in favor of Vandal. No, thank you.
where Vandal was able to take them down. Oh, now he said go. Welcome back to Game 2 of Vandal versus Rawr. I'm your host Laminar Flow, joined here by Ralph Saints. You just saw the first game where Vandal was able to use a very CC heavy comp to take down Rawr in the late game, as well as Kuda getting extremely fed on that Jinx. So I wonder how kind of adjustments we're going to see in Game 2. What do you think,
So,
Ralph?
I'm kind of confused. Why is it Vandal on the blue side? Did they want red side?
Possibly.
Okay. Okay, that's my question. But they need to ban the bot lane. They need to make sure they don't get that Nami again. Oh man. So they did ban the Zac. The Zac was actually really good, doing what he needed to do. But the Malzahar, Jinx, just basically everybody on that team was actually playing really good that. And I was surprised, to be honest. I did not think it was going to be going that way. I thought it was going to go the other way before the game started. And the Swain pick comes out in the top lane, I believe. I am excited about that one.
Yes. Then it looks like I'm just letting you know that there is an overlay error, that the Vandal is red side again. They just decided they wanted, I believe, is it loser picks?
No, it just switches one
just
side.
switches. It looks like they wanted red side again, so they kept. So now we have the team names will be flipped, and we'll try our best to hopefully work around that.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Higher seed picks is what I've been informed, is that the higher seed picks.
Okay, so wait. So they get to pick both?
I guess so.
That seems a little unfair. I mean, I could see them picking the first game.
Oh, they get priority. I see.
The first game they should priority pick, and then the second game should go to the other team, and the last one would go priority pick to the higher seed. That's how it's supposed to go.
Right.
But who am I to judge?
Correct. Meanwhile, let's get focused here on these picks.
Okay, so we have the Morgana Jhin in the bot lane. Instead of having that hyper carry, now they have the very, very good 2v2.
Right, and that is picking the Jhin away from Riv, which Riv did like the Jhin last game, and I do see Stars going on a bit more of a comfort pick on that Braum. Now the Anivia was banned away from Bygone again, because they do respect that Anivia. Now I'm wondering if they're going to ban out the Vel'Koz, or will he be able to get his Vel'Koz? That's a no!
Nope, no Vel'Koz. But, so the Malzahar pick comes out again. He seemed very comfortable with that, very good with it. He played really well and got a lot of picks off on it, so we'll have to see what happens here. They're going to start banning mid laners that could counter Malzahar a little bit more now. Also, maybe bot lane. Especially since that bot lane carried so hard last game. I didn't expect them to actually change their formula, but they did. The Morgana is also still a really good pick, especially against
just barely got that in.
Yep.
Trundle.
So, yeah, like I was saying, Morgana is very good against ganks. Like, Siswandi wants to gank. If she ults, Morgana be like, nah, you're not getting my guy.
Not gonna get the guy.
Exactly how Morgana talks to the team.
I didn't know Morgana talk like a 60 smoker.
She is. She smokes a lot of good
and the Viker being banned out, they are really putting Bygone in a bind. Because they picked away the Mals, they banned the Vigar, and they also picked away the Morg. This leaves him to go with Lux or Ahri.
They need to let bygones be bygones. That's all I gotta say.
Hey, well done. That's the pun I should kill you. Fiora also banned away.
Ooh, Gragas.
Because again, Tristan loves the dueling top laners, and Kasai gonna get picked. Riv does like Kasai and has been practicing on Kasai. Kaisa.
You're making me mess it up now.
I am making new words.
Yeah, you've been saying that since like the beginning. Like we started talking about this yesterday, and you kept saying Kasai. It's like Kaisa.
Kaisa. And we do have an Aurelia pick coming out. That's from that could go top or mid. We want to see who feels more comfortable. I feel like that's going to be going over in the way of Exile though, top lane with Aurelia. Or is Exile? It looks like that is Bygone pulling out an AD mid. This is going to be interesting.
Okay.
He plays primarily AP.
Okay, so we didn't see it this week, but last week, what Color and a few other people would do, they had the Smite TP because they were honoring their past jungler. That stuff happened, but they're not doing it this week. So I was actually really wanting to comment on that.
What do they have?
So TP Smite. That's what their old jungler would always pick. TP Smite, and something happened. It's controversial. But I really wanted to comment on that because I was just like one of those insider things you don't really see much.
Right. That is
It's just like, they're not going to do it this week? How dare they? I was waiting this whole time. This was like the last chance, maybe, if they lose this game.
Let's see. Well, we got to see what happens. And they are loading onto the Rift right now. So in the meantime, we are gonna wait for the 3 minutes. Now, this is a chance. This gives about 3 minutes now to focus on team comps.
Or we can just meditate.
We're not Master Yi. So we're gonna go. We're looking on the side of Rawr. It looks like they're trying to fix the mistakes they had last time. They were very squishy, not enough engage. They now have an Irelia ult to engage. They have Braum to engage, Sejuani, and Swain's very good at following up with any CC hit.
Yeah.
So it looks like they're trying to remedy a lot of mistakes from there. And on the other side, what do you see there, Ralph?
Oh wait, 1 second. I just wanted to say that, remember in the stream, guys, it's the other way around. Rawr's actual so like Tristan is actually on Shen. It's the opposite side.
Oh, it was actually, that's fixed. We apologize.
But the names are still okay. It's now fixed. Okay, yes. Cool. Yeah, I just wanted to say for the stream's sake. But on Vandal side, I like I love how they're like protect comp, but I don't really care for the Jhin in the protect comp as much because he's not as much as of a carry ADC. I like more of a, like, if you're gonna pick that, I would like the ADC to have more of a, be able to carry more. Like Jinx was really good,
right?
Obviously at last game.
I am also concerned that they do not have enough. They have a lot of tankiness, but Kasai already builds Rageblade. Kaisa already builds Rageblade, and then sometimes into Blade of the Roaring King. So having that tankiness won't really. It's gonna be important and whatnot, but Kaisa is gonna be able to shred through that as the game progresses. So in the end, I wonder if they're gonna have enough damage on the side of Vandal.
So I like Rawr's better this game by far. Not by far. I think it's a lot closer to this game than last game. But Rawr did do better.
Rawr did make some very, very good macro plays. I think they lost there in terms of the team fight and the team comp. So I am excited to see. I'm excited to see Rawr, and I am right now. If it were me, I feel that Rawr has the better comp.
Yeah, Rawr does look like they have the better comp to me as well. I love the Sejuani and the Swain pick. A lot of tankiness coming out of that, and Swain also deals a lot of damage. Irelia deals a lot of damage. Kaisa, a lot of damage. Braum has a lot of good protection. I love that team comp so far because it's really good at picking out people. And also, they can stop the split push if need be, but there's not going to be a lot of split, I believe, this game.
Right. And that's also very important because because we didn't touch on it, but Vandal still has a decent amount of engage. You've got a body slam and barrel at Shen taunt. And we already saw last game as Sky was very aggressive on those flash ultimates from off Malzahar.
Yeah. Oh man. So
now let's see if we can load in because we do always have the one bug.
I do think we're not going to be able to load in.
I would believe that. Some really pretty skins coming out of this game. Goodness.
Yes, I love that Irelia skin so much, and I love that Sejuani a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's what I was looking at that one really.
Yeah. Hey,
Shout out to
can
Ryan
I
and
ask
Emily.
this Ronnie if we can go out sometime? No, man, Morgana.
Oh,
No, man, Morgana.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, dear.
Tigre, bro.
I mean, that is one strong daddy right there.
Mhm.
Anyway,
He's a
we
bear.
are seeing if we can load in. Still waiting, and
Yep.
and waiting as we do, because I think
So-
what actually happens in terms of I think what's happening is everyone doesn't load in right away, and usually it should account for that. I have a feeling there's a bug somewhere with that.
I think
And
everybody
also-
is loaded in right now, but
Everyone's loaded in
It's
for me
gonna
except
crash us.
Starstro.
it's gonna crash us.
Star
Pretty
is
sure.
not loaded in yet for me.
Everyone's loading.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh no, not Star. My bad. Come on, Star.
Star,
we
I
need a
believe in
crash already.
you. Ah, there you go, Star.
There
We
you
need you
go.
to load in so that we can crash.
You lovely, lovely man. You.